Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Do you have any kind of history of all the PCs you've ever owned? I mean, is there like some kind of spreadsheet that you have on your computer that outlines exactly what was in every single PC? Okay, so let's say that you've been dealing with one company for PCs forever. Do you have an exact documentation in place that you can go back and look at everything that was in any one of those PCs or any product that that PC manufacturer released, whether it was PC or some kind of peripheral? Oh, I'm just guessing you might not have full documentation. There's a program, however, if you are an Apple fanatic, something called Mac Tracker. It's a program that's available for either Windows or Mac OS X. And inside this program is a database that has information of every single product that Apple has ever released. Not only that, but it can help you keep track of any of the products that you own that are from Apple. And I'm guessing you probably have an iPod. It's just a guess. And if you don't have an iPod, then you probably want one, or you want an iPhone, or you want a new iPhone, or you want something from Apple. I mean, it's just kind of one of those universal constants. We all want something from Apple, whether that's a little sticker that comes inside the box, or it's something like a startup chime from the Mac Classic 2. That's right, Mac Tracker has startup chimes from every single Mac that was ever produced. Sound familiar? Oh, it's the Macintosh LC. Here's another one. Ah. Oh, classic. And how about this? That's the startup chime for my Mac Pro, of course. That's been the startup chime for a lot of Macs in recent years. Did you know that Macs used to have a death chime? I'd like to convert that to an iPhone ringtone if I was daring. And inside here, again, I can dive in and find out every bit of information about any one of the products that Apple had created. And it's free for me to use on either Mac OS X or on Windows. It's just kind of fun. You know, if you grew up with Macs and PCs, if you were always curious to know what kind of specs at certain times were in there, I mean, sure, you can go scouring the web, but why bother if Mac Tracker is doing it for you already in a nice, clean, organized interface on your operating system of choice, so long as that's Windows or OS X. It doesn't run on Linux that I know of. In fact, there's a version that'll run on the iPod Classic or even the Nano. Don't ask me how they cram that much information on there. If you want to carry it around, I suppose you could. Either way, Mac Tracker is a really cool program that can help you keep track of everything that Apple has ever and likely will ever produce, so long as the developer continues to create Mac Tracker. It's not something that I would say, oh yeah, you should spend money on it. I mean, this program, that's why it's free. That's why I'm recommending it. It's because it's free. And I think increasingly we are finding ourselves faced with statistics that show that Apple is really getting a lot more desktop space than it used to. College students going back to school are now, this year, going to be given the opportunity to get a free iPod Touch with a purchase of a Mac. Not only that, but as far as PCs are concerned, and remember, a Mac is a PC. It can be because it can run Windows. It's a PC. Running on the Intel platform. It's a PC. It has been shown that Apple commands a lion's share of the market in terms of computers, PCs, over $1,000. So for computers that sell for over $1,000, Apple has a majority of that space. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's because they're giving away free iPods with computer purchases so long as you're a college student. I'm just saying, Apple's going to be around for a long time, which doesn't mean that PCs are going to disappear. No, not by any stretch of the imaginations. In fact, I think PCs are going to get more interesting over the coming years because the PC manufacturers are going to have to get more creative in how they put together a PC and the software and the hardware and the interplay with services. And the better one is likely going to win, right? As far as consumer choice is concerned, right? Yes, price is important, and price, you have to be competitive, but it's all about that comprehensive package. Which computer manufacturer do you choose to support, and why? Just curious. In fact, I got to show you this. One of my favorite PCs that I have in my office was the PC that I used on my wedding night when I married Ponzi. We read our wedding vows from these PCs, if you will, the ultra mobile PCs. This is the tablet kiosk. I believe it's the EO, if I'm not mistaken. We had 2 of these, and we read our wedding vows from them. One of them got stolen at the wedding, so we now only have one, which is kind of unfortunate because this was a lot of fun. And it's a touchscreen device, and it's running right now Windows XP because I don't think it can handle Windows Vista. But what I've done is I've downloaded the Google Photos screensaver, and I use this as a digital picture frame. It's kind of cool, huh? So it's a tablet PC. It's got a little stylus that pops out. I can interact with the screen. And when I'm not using it, in general, it's a digital photo frame. It's kind of cool, I think. I love the form factor on this. Very, very, very lightweight, easy to navigate, easy to use. The only thing I wish it was faster, but I'd say that for any computer, no matter how new it was. It could always be faster. You know what I'm saying? When have you ever heard someone complain and say, you know what, this computer is just too fast. I need a slower computer. You'll never hear that. And if you do, you have my permission to slap that person upside the head with any blunt object, so long as you don't injure them too much. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if you'd like to talk about Mac or PC in general, if you know of a program kind of like Mac Tracker just for the world of PCs, I'd be interested in taking a look. If you're considering, using some kind of Mac at some point or Apple product at some point in the future, I got to tell you about a website that I just got a coupon for, switchingtomac.com. If you use the coupon code Chris, you can save $5 on the tutorials if you're considering using Mac OS X alongside Windows. I haven't given up on Windows. It's still very much right there inside a virtual machine in VMware Fusion, which I also have a coupon or a discount for. People ask me if I like Parallels or VMware. I say, to me, it's all about VMware. And I'm running Windows XP Service Pack 3 on there right now. I will likely upgrade that virtual machine to Vista as soon as I can get full support for the accelerated graphics of Vista. You know, the nice clean interface, not just the dumbed down Vista Basic version. So I'm still very much interested in Windows. I'm still very much interested in PC. I'm still very much interested in just this consumer electronics industry. I eat this up. I mean, look at that. Isn't that great? It's just awesome. This is a PC. It's so small. So cute. It is kind of cute. It's white. Anything like a piece of hardware that's white has been deemed cute by my wife. I don't know why. She even calls toothbrushes cute. Can you believe that? Does your wife do the same thing? My email address is chris@pirillo.com. Maybe you'd like to weigh in on the topic, or maybe you'd like to interact with other geeks who love talking about hardware and software and internet, and you never really know what geeks want to talk about, unless, of course, you talk with geeks. And if you'd like to talk with a good group of geeks that are generally kind and straightforward with their opinions, we can be found hanging out in this chat room that accompanies this live video feed. That's right. I'm recording this, but I'm recording it live to tape. See, this is the whole internet video stream. And I'm doing this video feed thing in conjunction with the chat room 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with or without you, hopefully with you at some point in the near future, at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.